Hello, it's a Spotlight, the official podcast of GRAPPL. I'm Benno.
I'm JP.
And I'm Gareth.
And as patrons will have just seen, and people tuning in live on our live preview window on our GRAPPL YouTube, we've just had a big announcement there. And to join us to explain a bit more about the announcement, it's our friends from the British Wrestling Experience. It's one Martin Bushby and Andrew Ogden. Hello, lads.
Hello.
Hey, lads. How's it going?
Hello, mate.
I've had that video in my back pocket for so long now. It's so good seeing it actually out there on the internet. And obviously, huge thanks to Dickie Bird for putting that together. You know, that man always, comes up with the business when it comes to videos like that. And, and this is no exception. So, yeah, I mean, this has escalated a bit, hasn't it? I mean, I've got to shout out my sister-in-law as well, who is one of the managers at the Northern Monk Refectory in Leeds, and she was like telling me, oh yeah, I've got this like event space and stuff that we use upstairs. And I was like, so we got chatting to you guys, and we were like, oh yeah, maybe a live podcast would be a good idea. And here we are a couple of months later, and it's time to put our money where our mouth is, isn't it? So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to it. It's going to be all the details will be coming out soon, and just a little teaser there of some of the details that we've got going. But Andy, you've been to the refectory a few times, haven't you? It's a cracking venue, isn't it?
Yeah, really nice venue. Really good. Oh, sorry. Hello. Really good venue. Really nice beer. Even if you want to visit some places beforehand, like the Cross Keys, which is next door, there's a few other bars down the street before you enter the building at 3:30. And also, it's a quick announcement, there's a raffle.
Yes! It is. Brit Wres is alive and well.
Oh, it is.
We're going to have special guests. We're going to open up at 3:30. We're going to have wrestling on. We're going to be bringing Benno's projector down. We're going to have, loads of great Northern Monk beer for you to buy. We're going to, music, loads of time to interact with us guys. 3 live podcasts, Graps and Claps, British Wrestling Experience, GRAPPL. It's going to be a hell of a day. And it won't just stop with us, will it, Benno?
Yeah, that's it. There's lots going on. I mean, obviously, a couple of the comments have said there. Obviously, people are very excited about the raffle in our Patreon chat. But yeah, the big thing about that weekend is it is WrestleMania weekend. Not that, as Chris has said there's much going on from that point of view. Obviously, we think it's a 2-day Mania again, isn't it? Saturday, Sunday, and yeah, the idea is obviously we'll all be up in Leeds at the Northern Monk, as the announcement video said at the top of this thing in the afternoon, and we'll be done in plenty of time for WrestleMania in the evening. What we've done is we've teamed up with our friends over at Hooked On Events, who've got a WrestleMania watch along going on at Walkabout in Leeds the very same night. So the plan is, come down, have a few beers with us, watch 3 live podcasts from the 3 different podcasts, Graps and Claps, GRAPPL and BWE. Have a few more beers, and then we're all going to head over to the Walkabout and watch the pay-per-view itself and drink ourselves into a stupor, because I think that's the only way we're going to get through a second day of WrestleMania once again. But yeah, there'll be lots of ticket info, and there's going to be a discount there as well for those who are attending our event to get a discount at the Walkabout for Hooked On events. But yeah, all that stuff should be going on the GRAPPL page soon enough, Gareth.
Yeah, hopefully by the time people are actually listening to this on their podcast machines, it should already be up there, and it will just be at the usual link of grapplab.com/support. So you can go on there, and on that page, it'll just have a little bit more details about what we're going to be doing on the day. There'll be links there to the tickets when they become available in a week's time. You'll be able to just go onto that page and access the tickets. So obviously we'll be shouting about that one all over social media and on our respective podcasts and everything like that. So you'll know exactly where to go to get yourself along and come and have a day out with us. Obviously there's the podcasting going on. There's going to be wrestling on the screens. There's going to be music playing, but
good ale.
It's all about the beer for me, isn't it? It's come along, have a laugh, have a few beers with us, just watch some stuff, watch some different things, and see us tear WrestleMania to shreds in person as well.
If I could emphasise the beer, those of you who have suffered at the likes of a York Hall and various other places where like Red Stripe is the best of it, Northern shout out Bunk. That was a Wire reference, which went nowhere. The Northern Monk has a cracking beer selection there as well. So to reiterate, unlike Brit Wres, we're delivering on the beer front. I was going to say, or more accurately, Martin's sister-in-law is delivering on the beer front. I've got nothing to do with that side of it.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, we've all, everyone's crap living through COVID, and that's just going to be, a banging day that we can all just like hang out, just have a laugh, and, be watching the news tonight, COVID numbers are coming down dramatically, so it's just going to be a brilliant day where we can just, an excuse to just let loose and hang out, and it's going to be absolutely brilliant. I absolutely can't wait. I mean, got some brilliant guests lined up, so yeah, looking forward to announcing them in the next coming weeks and months as well.
That's definitely, and yeah, a couple of people have said in the chat as well. Yeah, our good friend Damien Abraham have fucked up our schedule to be in Leeds that day. Who knows with the pandemic? But you might even be able to make a triple header of it. Come see us. We'll be the times are, we'll be starting at about 5, won't we? We'll be done for 7. We won't go full Brit Wres. We will finish on time. We'll let everyone. If anyone is just planning to travel to Leeds just for the day,
speak for yourself.
Plenty of time to get the last. JP's going to be on the last megabus back to London as soon as the show finishes, so you can join him. But also, yeah, Fucked Up are playing that night in Leeds, so you could potentially go see Fucked Up, then get fucked up with us and come watch WrestleMania Hooked On, at which there might be a couple of hosts of the Hooked On event that or at least one that you might well recognize. So yeah, more detail on that is coming.
Hello, my friends. Is he? Yeah.
Do you think people are disappointed we haven't bought Progress or NXT UK? Because I think that's all the speculation I got today.
I did. I thought it was what is it? The Gareth, but it was like Hood IT Phil or something like that. Just thought it sounds as good a reason as any on there. Greg's to do the catering.
Well, we're definitely having that in the green room, aren't we? Just for Gareth, we're going to be having a Greg's platter delivered there.
Come on, mate.
Just going to pin me down and force pasties down my throat.
We're in Leeds after all.
And I was looking today, and if you're coming across from the northwest, return train tickets that day, less than £20 currently. If you buy a train ticket now in advance as well. So if you think that it's something that you might want to come to and you don't want to stay for the WrestleMania party, then yeah, it can be done there and back in a day for relatively cheap as well. And
I will say
on the price of the tickets and things like that. But we're not going to be overpricing them things either. We want to get as many people in the room. We want to have as many people who listen to our shows as possible, and get drunk with you.
I will say it's cheaper going from Manchester Victoria than it is Manchester Piccadilly. Just take that into account when you're booking your trains.
Yeah, and that's why Graps and Claps are on the show.
And also, as far as I'm aware, Andy also has a nice, useful link way of showing support that you can buy your tickets through. Is that right, Andy?
Yes, I will put it on my link tree. Don't worry.
Whereas on my link tree, very much my OnlyFans and Frisk pages.
Thoughts on Northern Muck, Andy? How is it as have you been to the place itself? Any thoughts on the toilets, the beer in general?
No, the actual place itself is very nice. I know the bar is upstairs in the Northern Monk. I have rated their Manchester venue. Like I think it was number 2 in the best pubs of the year last year, and the beer is top notch. I think Northern Monk are consistently just bringing out good beers. If it's stouts, pale ales, IPAs, cover all the bases. Top notch.
There you go. Something for everyone.
Indeed, and tickets are going to be going on sale next Monday, aren't they? On next Monday at 7 p.m.
That's right. Yeah. So, like you say, we'll be giving that a good push on our various podcasts, giving it a good push on social media. If you're listening to this and you know somebody who you might want to get along with you, let them know. Point them in the right direction. Let's fill that room.
There you go. What better way to watch WrestleMania than with us? Nice little day out, and then you'll be pissed enough at the end that you won't even have to pay attention to whatever garbage is happening in ring. Yeah. Fiend will probably come back. It'll be something like that. So get that. It's like We took it real life, JP. You know, we've killed ourselves every year with these GRAPPLMania weekends. So this year it's going to be like a load of shit GCW shows. There's not even a takeover this year. There's the big ROH show, I suppose, and then WrestleMania. We'll just watch it in person. We'll get pissed, and we'll do a podcast, but it'll be a pissed podcast. So you know, we're making it easier on ourselves. That's all we're doing. Myself
could go for a fourth podcast where we just review, like do a kind of jumbo crossover for that. Andy's phone, middle of the
my
table.
phone, yeah. Always ready, JP.
That works.
But yeah, as we said, there'll be more stuff announced. We have some special guests that we're going to announce in the coming weeks as well. Yeah, like we say, tickets will be on sale next week. Just the £7.50 to come and see us live, and then there'll be a discount for the hooked on tickets as well. But have I missed any detail there, Martin? Anything else we need to mention?
No, that's it for the time being, mate. It's just get to the announcement out there and say that tickets are going to be on sale next Monday at 7:00. So, you know, definitely come down. You know, really looking forward to it, and just hype to get to April now.
There you go. Yeah. So everyone, look forward to that. And lads, before I let you go, this is we're using this to kick off our big match of the year top 10 podcast. We'll have the great Alan Farrell joining us momentarily, both on the live stream and on the podcast version. But I've got to ask before you go, what's you guys' match of the year for this year? Martin, I'll go to you first. Do you have a choice? What have you been watching a lot of this last year? Because it's definitely not fucking Brit Wres.
Sadly, well, as you full well know, Benno, it's been a lot of Brit Wres, sadly. But yeah, I mean,
none of it's been good though.
I mean, well, obviously you've got to shout out our two Euro Wres mates, Walter and Ilya. That NXT match, that was absolutely fantastic. That immediately sprung to mind. I wouldn't say much different to what everybody else has been watching, really. Young Bucks against Lucha Brothers, that was definitely up there. Can't even remember what month that was. Was that around the summertime? Shingo versus Zack from Power Struggle, that was a recent memory. That was a brilliant match. Shingo versus Ishii, there's a theme there. Shingo matches from New Japan. I'd say those are sort of like five that spring to mind off the top of my head for matches of the year.
Yeah, I think they're ones that have come up quite a bit in the clips that we've been sent in, and but I do think that Young Bucks and Lucha Brothers is one that I know Gareth will say he's done particularly well in the GRAPPL poll as well. We will be revealing the exact placement of that later on, but yeah, that one's killed it, and there's, like I say, Walter earlier, 2 years in a row, mate. That's potentially made my list. So. You know, for all I'm moaning about NXT UK, I've got as many NXT UK matches as Kenny Omega matches in my top 10 list. So, you know, I think that tells everybody everybody something. But how about you, Andy? What's your list looking like?
Yeah, I think the one that went number one was Kenny Omega and Danielson, definitely. I just watched it a couple of times, and I don't usually do that with wrestling. I just like one and done. That's it. I think other ones that stand out, I think, like Martin said, Walter and Ilya. Even Walter and Rampage Brown from last April on NXT UK, I thought was a underrated banger. Shingo and Jeff Cobb from Wrestle Kingdom. I remember that vividly being like the best match of them two shows. And shame we can't have Tom Farwell and Brady Phillips on the app. Because that's my match of the year from Brit Wres.
Poor old Gareth, I feel like he comes on this podcast every week and he just gets fucking shit about like what matches and what promotions aren't on the app.
Exactly, do that. That's a fucking General Dog's body.
In fairness, Gareth, have you put Continental on the app yet? Come on, sort that out.
For fuck's sake.
I've got some old Eddie Gilbert to get through.
You haven't been out there making promises to people again, have you?
Oh yeah, I have. Doug Gilbert.
Nah, to be fair, that Thelwell Brady Phillips, it was one that should be on the app. I keep thinking I maybe just need to make some section of like that's just like random like shows or random events where there is something on there where I'm not going to like put every promotion on there. But yeah, my live Brit Wres match of the year as well, Andy. Can't disagree with that. Absolute hell of a day out that, and hell of a way to end that day with those two bangers on that show. But yeah, that's I can't disagree.
Just for something different, because I know everyone's going to be talking about, the matches that I brought up and a couple of the other ones, but obviously that Oku versus Ospreay match from the Southampton show, that was a cracker, and then Ospreay against Ricky Knight Jr. from York Hall, that was brilliant. Obviously, they're not, touching the top 20 of the year, but as far as Brit Wres goes, they were like two of the sort of like better ones from the year, yeah.
Yeah, Aussie Open against the Destination Everywhere. Like everyone was raving about the Aussie Open Velocities match, which hasn't made my top 10. I didn't think that was that much better than that. Maybe it's live bias because I was there live for the one with Destination Everywhere, but I wouldn't put much in them, to be honest. So yeah, they would have been the two to consider if I was, forcing a Brit Wres one in. But they beat my top 20 easy. Definitely honourable mentions.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Brilliant. Well, lads, great to get your choices there. Excited for what's to come. Like we said, just WrestleMania weekend, Sunday afternoon. Come spend it with us. We'll have a few beers. We'll record 3 different podcasts, and then we'll all go watch WrestleMania together. But yeah, Martin, anything you want to plug before you go?
Tickets on sale on Monday at 7:00. That's the only thing I want to plug for the next week or so.
There you go. Be all over the Twitter. Andy?
Tickets on sale next Monday at 7:00, and also go and listen to the review of Wrestling Resurgence in Leicester. Great company.
There you go. So yeah, thanks lads very much for joining us. We'll be having Alan join us in just a second for our top 10 match of the year. But before you go, I'll play it out. The video is so good. Thanks to Dickie Bird again for it. Yeah. Got to watch it one more time. It's your outro music, lads. Cheers for joining us.
Cheers, lads.
See ya.
Ciao, lads.
See ya.
We'll be right back.